Hey YouTube, this is your man Suleiman Fella. I want to welcome all of you today to my show or my video just for you. And I want to say thank you to my subscribers, those of you who are subscribed. I'm so excited because guess what? You are giving me a whole lot of it. So I'm so grateful. And also those of you who are viewing my videos, I'm excited. We've really gone high up and I want you to continue, okay? And my subscribers, keep sharing, keep liking because I'm enjoying it. You guys are good. You guys are helping me and I'm excited. I want to continue to be excited and I want you to be excited too. So I want to bring you good contents, okay? But I can only do that if I'm financially secure. So I want to say thank you and keep the comment coming. They've been beautiful. They're encouraging ones. I mean, there are people who have backed me with things that I've experienced in Liberia, accessed and observed. Some saying that we need to be positive. You are right. We need to be positive. So let's all of us be positive, okay? But not forgetting the truth. I mentioned some times ago concerning building a house in Liberia 7 times over. If you all maybe can go back and watch my videos a few months ago. My visit to Liberia recently, I went over to see this house and I am telling you, it was in a very bad state. I'm gonna show you video of it before we leave, okay? So keep tuning, don't touch that dial, okay? The ceiling tiles in the house were dropping because the roof was leaking. We have changed the roof of this house 4 times. I say 4 times. It seems like each time we send money, $3,000, $4,000 to put a new roof, maybe zinc or whatever, they will go and either leave the zinc that is already there, that the claim is leaking, and then we will send money, but they never put a new roof. We thought they were doing it because they told us, but it seems they were not doing it. So the roof kept leaking and the ceiling tiles or the ceiling was bad off. They were busting, they were hanging, they were just bad. As I said, I'm going to show you some videos. And also the house, I'm going to show you the then and the present, okay? So you will see what work we did while our visit to Liberia. We were there for 1 month. Actually, we went there for 5 weeks. But it will be another day. I will explain to you why we had to cut our visit short by 2 weeks. But this video is specifically on what we did while in Liberia concerning our house. We started building the house for what, 10 years or something because of the slow pace and people being dishonest about the money we were sending in. We spent so much money. I can tell you over $100,000 to build this house that I'm going to show you so you will see what I'm talking about. It's a 4-bedroom, 4.5 bath, a living room, dining room, a back portion, a front portion, also a kitchen. But it happened that we decided to visit to see for ourselves because we've heard so many other people speaking on YouTube concerning what people did to them. Like a young lady I was listening to yesterday, she mentioned that she fell in love with a young man in Liberia and she decided to, for the influence of her mom, to purchase a piece of land, and she did, and then decided to start to build something, and she sent some money to this young man who she felt she was in love with, or she thought he was in love with her. And he went and built a foundation with some push from her mother and from himself. But then the rest of the time, she had been sending money, but there was nothing done. The foundation was there and there was nothing. And she told the young man, I'm coming to visit. And he knew that he didn't do anything with the building of the house. And when she went, and there it was, just the foundation. All the money she said she sent, there was nothing. And even though ours were much better because there was a structure, okay? They put up a structure in which I was happy with, but I'm going to show you the structure, where it was and what it is now. The structure was just standing. In fact, they were using the structure that was put up as a marker. If someone is going somewhere by that house or living behind our house, they would say that old house. They consider our house an old house. So many years ago, I went to Liberia, and I was told about this and it hurt me. So I decided to see if we could step it up by refixing this house. So we got a contractor who we give $23,000 to, and he went and tried to reconfigure this house. But I'm telling you the truth, it didn't go nowhere. He didn't fix up the half bath. Most of the work in the house wasn't completed. And so then we had to go and send more money to repair, fix up stuff again. And then this time when we went, it was terrible. It was sad. There were people living in this house, and they were always calling for money and say, oh, the garage lock is broken. The master bedroom lock is... Nobody should be in our master bedroom. Why is the lock broken? Not knowing that they use the master bedroom as a storage. The young lady who lived there, her friends, maybe might have been selling mattresses and whatever, but in the master bedroom, in our bedroom, that's where the friend was storing her stuff. So they made our room a storage room, and then the garage became a storage place for someone who lived further down from the house, car garage. And we never knew anything about it. No one told us. Each time we tried to find out what's going on, they would never tell us. The roofs were dropping in. Actually, the center of the roof had fallen in. It had collapsed, and people were living there, and not one of them ever told us that. But they were always telling us something different. Send money for this, send money for that, send money for this. And we would send the money, and not knowing the money was just being consumed, and nothing was happening. So our house was in a dilapidated form. It was in a terrible form. When we got there, arrived in Monrovia that night, and we drove over to the house. We arrived at maybe around about 11 o'clock at the house. Everyone was asleep. It was disheartening in a way, because we came from America for so many years. They have not seen us, and we told them we were coming. We expected them to be expecting us, but to our utmost surprise, nobody was there to greet us. But anyways, we banged on the door, and they came and opened up the door. And when we entered the house, it was so dark. We have electricity in the house, but they would tell us they need money for light bulbs. We would send money for light bulbs, and they would consume the money, eat it up. And they never had it. I think they only had 1 or 2 light bulbs in the entire place. So the house was dark, literally dark. And when we began to look up and see what was happening, but then what happened was we sent some money ahead to our uncle to see if he could spearhead some of the work, because we were getting now pictures, because we were going, so people started to send us pictures of how
we are choosing also. That will start. Huh? Give me for you to your children. Say, I know if you are allowed. Like I delegate.
There you go. That's cool.
You're trying to call me, you're call me, you're call me.
Yeah, okay. So this is the house we have been building in Liberia for so many years. We are here. We arrived here on Tuesday, and we've spent so much money building the house. It seems like we are rebuilding it again, and it's so unfortunate. We have to repaint this entire house and put in new roof, put in new ceiling ties, and whatnot. And this is what we have been spending so much money and time on. I think some of you realize that, know that I did mention about building a house in Liberia 5 times over. And this is the house. We came to see it and was so disappointed when we did see it. But we're trying to see if we can fix it up and then maybe put it on rent, lease it for some time. So the painter will be coming to start to paint. The carpenters are busy putting up the roof and the side piece and stuff. So, and as you can see here, just next to the house, there are garbages everywhere, and people complain about mosquitoes. There are a lot of mosquitoes here in Monrovia. But this is the reason, because there's so much garbage that is thrown over here. The situation with sanitation is a serious struggle here. Serious struggle. This is what they're doing here. Looking for the house. So what they had to do was to, the roof was leaking badly. We've changed this roof on this house. This is the 4th time we've changed the roof on this house. And we've just changed it again and put in a new roof in 4 years. So this is the work that has been done by the carpenters. And if you can see there right beneath the eave of the house, they had to build it up. We're going to give it a little bit more slant so that when it rains, the water will pour down instead of settling on the roof. So we're going to be spending thousands of dollars again here, because if you're in Liberia and you want to build something, there's so much struggle going on. People will charge you so much money to be able to get a little thing done. Just want to know that you live out of the country, you live in the States or something, they will charge you so much money. And this is the stuff that the water go in when you use the restroom or something. We purchased a load of sand some time ago, and as you can see, it's right there, but the grass has covered it completely. That is a load of sand here, $220 right here. And then we have to purchase another load of sand, and it's right here. Just to be able to build, as I said, to take the roof up a little higher so that it can slant. And I don't know why we need a whole load of sand, but that's what it says. So, and we'll also have to buy bricks, more cement bricks, 500, and to do that work. And there's so much left over. So I don't know. It's just a crazy thing. see there. Yeah, it's terrible. And then the garage, where we should be parking this car, and this is how it look. This is how it look. We have all kind of stuff in there, and we don't even know what we're going to do, where we're going to put them in order to put the car in this garage. So this is how this place is kept. Once you're not around, you own it, people don't seem to care. They just do whatever they want. And if you let me take you into the house a little bit. That's the front door. We also have iron gate here. And as you can see, we purchased these paint start work, but for whatever reason, the painter has not yet come. So. Got some plywood in here that they're going to use for the ceiling. So we are rebuilding again. All these doors and stuff need to be repainted.